Welcome to the Forbidden Zone. I am the God King Chimilchangguapo. Arisen again, and your co-host. But allow me to introduce to you your host for all things conspiracy, Illuminati, and New World Order. I give you the Illuminatiest.
I, the Illuminatiest, grew up with the same stories you did, but sought answers. I achieved the rank of Ipsissimus in the Argentum Astrum before moving on to Freemasonry. My path led me to the final 360th degree of spherical masonry before I was raised into the upper ranks of the Illuminati.
Do you honestly believe that anyone listening has any idea what it is you are talking about?
The Illuminati are made of many sub-organizations that may or may not be in regular touch with one another. Freemasonry and the Skull and Bone Society are two Illuminati sub-organizations that operate publicly and serve as recruiting centers. The Bavarians were one of the first human-created orders, normies, that was accepted into the rank of the Illuminati, but not without some reservation, given the public way Weishaupt, like proudly later, almost exposed the network.
You're name dropping as if anyone listening has any idea who these men are.
This is one of the reasons it is very rare for a pure human like myself to work their way into the organization. The chance that there might be further exposure. Yes, you can mine a ton of information on the internet about the Illuminati, but what you've never seen before is a member of the upper ranks come forward.
Channeling a God King?
A member of the upper echelon who is willing to come forward and spill secrets, tell the truth, things that investigators are mining for. They glean small bits and pieces. I'm willing to bring the entire mountain to you.
With the help of the God King Chimilchangguapo.
But pure humans reveal secrets because their sympathies lie with other humans, not with alien hybrids, old gods, or secret societies bent on dominant control.
Well, now you've gone and made this thing awkward.
I will be revealing all of the deep, dark secrets. Which ones are legitimate, which ones are false, which conspiracies are true, and which are just stories. You'll be surprised by the information. Many of the truths you hold dear will be challenged, but ultimately, the veil will be pulled back, and all secrets will be revealed. Oh, that's the tone that tells us Chip is done cooking and ready to come out of the oven. While we go take care of him, let's review how he died. This time. Chip, the alarm is sounding. Where are you?
Zombie containment lab, in the cure section.
What are you doing down there?
Eating cookies and watching one of the zombies escape its restraints.
Do you need any help?
No, it's fine. She's broken free.
The room is sealed. You didn't open the door.
Oh, heck no. I'm in the observation.
And here's where it goes wrong. Every time.
Chip, what's the matter?
She's stacking chairs to reach the ceiling.
Is there a banana there?
No, there's an air vent.
Chip, listen carefully. It is imperative that she not reach the vent.
She reached the vent.
Chip, I am sending Robot down to you. Try and keep track. Did she go north or south?
What?
You are talking to a man who can't tell left from right.
Chip, did she crawl toward you or away from you? Think.
Hard to tell. Her chest faces one way while her knees face another. Oh, wait, I hear her over me.
Chip, get out of there.
Ah! She's biting me! She's biting me!
Chip, never mind. Stay in there. We'll send Robot down to get you out.
Every time. Every damn time.
Computer?
Yes, boss.
Get Robot down there to make sure that the zombie and zombie Chip are dead and burned. Then fire up the teleporter memory and create another Chip, please.
Seriously, again?
And now, while we clean that mess up, the news.
Today's story comes from Venezuela, a land where the Illuminati were once listened to at the highest ranks. One of the wealthiest countries in the world that immediately went to hell when they got too big for their britches and they descended into madness. Well, we finally got it straightened out by rigging the election, and wouldn't you know it, our incompetence is on display again as the South American branch can't seem to get their heads out of their asses and get Maduro out of office. To make it worse, the U.S. branch of the Illuminati hasn't been able to get President Trump to listen to any advice. We put him in office, yet he's still convinced that he did it all on his own. Bottom line, we're looking like a pack of amateurs who can't manage a simple South American government overthrow. Way to go, guys.
And thank you to our reporter in the field. Oh, before I forget, today's episode is brought to you by funds stolen from Bob's Crab Shack. With a delicious menu, great drinks, and a meth dealer in the bathroom every Friday and Saturday night, what more could you ask for from a local seafood place?
More variety in drugs, and coleslaw that doesn't smell like they keep it in an unflushed toilet, filled by someone who spent the night eating bad Chinese food, followed by pounding blocks of year-old cottage cheese one after another.
Bob's Crab Shack. Don't tell them we sent you. The accountants might catch on. So what is the Illuminati? Well, 15,000 years ago, the planet Earth was a fertile ground for aliens, mythic beasts, and godlike beings. Whether they were using it as a dumping ground for lost souls, setting up a lizard people outpost, or suppressing the old gods in favor of new upstarts, it was a violent and chaotic time.
It was an awesome time.
The various groups appointed proto-humans to keep an eye on things while they were off-planet or busy getting it on with the other advanced races. And when they got it on, these unions produced a number of offspring with powers and insight. These children were then left on Earth, too odd or unusual to take home.
And me mother and Uluk never wrote or called. It was tough without parents for the first 1,000 or so years, and only monkeys to hang out with. I miss Tang Tang.
The descendants of the raised-up proto-humans, together with descendants of the alien god offspring, make up the leadership of various secret society factions around the world to this day. The Illuminati are just one of those organizations. The Discordians, ancient enemies of the Illuminati, are another. Third, familiar to most people, is the Argentum Astrum, an example of an organization exposed by the appointment of a normie, a regular human, to leadership. Aleister Crowley took the organization public for his own salacious reasons.
I can understand and supported that decision. He was freaky, and I liked it.
Following his death, the Argentum was taken back underground, along with several other exposed organizations. But these three are only a few of the hundreds of secret organizations, societies, and groups in control of the various governments of the world, and at war with one another for control over borders both physical and astrophysical.
And metaphysical?
So what are these major Illuminati organizations up to these days? Well, to start... Oh, someone's tracking the signal. We have got to go. We'll be right back with you the very next time we can. Goodbye.